Hello and welcome to another GCSE revision video. This is a special video for practice questions on ratios. I've been asked to do so by a viewer. So I've come up with some questions for you and I'm going to put them together in a playlist when I've finished. So in this question we're asked, a rectangle is constructed in the ratio of length to width is equal to 3 to 2. If the area of the rectangle is 150 square centimetres, then what is the perimeter? Okay, good luck with that one. Pause the video, take your time, figure it out. When you're ready for the answer, just press play. Okay, so did that one get the old brain cells going? Alright, we've got a rectangle is constructed in the ratio length to width is equal to 3 to 2. If the area of the rectangle is 150 square centimetres, then what is the perimeter? Well, I can think of two ways we can solve this. We can either solve it algebraically or we can solve it geometrically. Let's do the geometric method first because it's the quickest and easiest. And that's just to construct our square. And we're saying that the square is in the rectangle is in the ratio of 3 to 2. Now we don't know what the length is, but we know it's going to be 3 to 2, this ratio. So the length we could say is 3 times something, some unknown multiplier, and this is 2 times some unknown multiplier. But whatever the length and width, they have to be in the ratio of 3 to 2 according to the question. So it's 3 times a scalar multiplier and 2 times a scalar unit multiplier. And we're told that the area is 150 centimetres squared. Now we know that the area of a rectangle is length times width. So this is just 3x times 2x, which is 6x squared. So now we've got a nice little algebraic equation to solve. 6x squared is equal to 150 centimetres squared. Dividing both sides by 6. Well, if we divide both sides by 3, we're going to get 2x squared is equal to 50 centimetres. And then dividing by 2, we'll get x squared is equal to 25 centimetres squared. So x squared is equal to 25 centimetres squared. So x is equal to 5 centimetres because we don't have negative lengths. Alright then, so now we know that our scalar multiplier is 5, we can say that the length is actually 3 times 5, which is 15 centimetres. And we can say that the width is 2 times 5, which is 10 centimetres. So the perimeter is 15 plus 10 plus another 15 plus another 10. So that's 2 times 15 plus 10, which is 2 times 25, which is 50 centimetres. So the perimeter (50 centimetres). Okay, I'm going to divide this screen in two because there is an algebraic approach that could have been taken. So we could have done this more algebraically. If we'd have said the ratio of length to width is 3 to 2, so if we add the length and the width together, then we can have the total length for the length and the width. So the total for the length and the width I'm going to call t, and now I'm going to say that length is equal to 3t over 5, or 3/5 of t. So we're adding the lengths and we're saying 3/5 of that length is the length of the rectangle, and 2/5 is the width. So W is equal to 2t over 5. So the area is 150 centimeters squared, and that's equal to the length, which is 3t over 5, multiplied by the width, which is 2t over 5. So 150 centimeters squared is equal to 6t squared over 25. Well, if I divide both sides by 6, I get, well, we know that that's 25 centimeters squared because we already did that calculation back on the other side. So it's 25 centimeters squared is equal to t squared over 25. So t squared is equal to 25 times 25 centimeters squared. Well, we don't need to multiply 25 by 25 because this is t squared. If we're going to take the square root anyway of both sides, well, a number multiplied by itself is the square, and the square root is the opposite of the square. So if t squared is 25 times 25, then t is equal to 25 centimeters. Now, that's the total of the length plus the width is equal to 25 centimeters. So the perimeter is just 2 times t. So 2t is equal to 25 times 2, which is equal to 50 centimeters. And I'm actually going to write down the perimeter. Not that you can read it, which is equal to 50 centimeters squared. No, it's 50 centimeters. Perimeter is in centimeters. Never make that mistake that I just made. Perimeter is a linear measurement, so it's measured in centimeters. Area is measured in centimeters squared, and volume is measured in centimeters cubed. Never make that mistake, especially not on the exam or on a YouTube video where you can look like a complete idiot. Alright then, I hope you found that helpful. I'd like to wish you all the best with your revision and all the best with your studies. And if you want some more questions like this, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in another video.